By the title of this video, you're probably wondering what the heck is happening. Hey, what is up, lovelies? It is Lynn the Gacha Goblin, and yes, you read right. I am not going to be pulling on Caleb's myth banner yet. I am actually going to wait a little bit longer before I actually pull, so if anybody is looking for a pull video from me, you're probably gonna have to wait until... Let's look at the calendar together, guys. Let us look at the calendar together. So you're probably gonna have to wait until maybe the latest, the 4th, possibly, because what I'm going to do is actually the smart way of pulling, which I should have been doing from the get-go, really. I'm going to actually grind as many diamonds as I can during the time that the banner is running, and then I'm going to wait until I get my paycheck, pay my rent, and also, what's it called? Kind of see how many diamonds I can actually save up, and basically save my money also, just because, I don't know, like, of course, there is the whole, like, oh, spoilers are gonna be posted everywhere, you know, you're missing out on FOMO and whatnot, but, like, the biggest weapon that Infold has against us right now is the FOMO, and I can't blame anybody who is gonna go ahead and pull right away on the banner. I can't blame you guys, and honestly, I would love to, but I don't know, like, it's been such a roller coaster ride, kind of like going through the different events, going through the different banners, and also seeing the rerun banners, how they're handling all of those situations. The whole no communication, radio silence from Infold. It is upsetting, and it's not like I don't want to say that I'm going on a boycott, because it's not really a boycott. I'm going to end up spending money, but I'm not going to end up spending as much as I usually do on this game. That is because I don't feel like Infold deserves it, okay? I don't feel like, you know, they deserve my money with how they're treating all of the love interests. Not just Silas, not just Caleb, but Xavier, Zane, and Raphael. They're really milking us for everything that we're worth right now, and you can see it in how they ignore all of our complaints, try to give us, you know, free cards to make up for, lack of a better term, content for some of the love interests. And my biggest gripe with them is the lack of communication, okay? The lack of conversing with their player base and kind of easing their concerns about different things in the community. And simply put, it would be so simple for them to do that, to do some sort of PR control, you know? But they're not doing it, and it is so frustrating. It is such a simple thing that they could do, but they are choosing not to do it, and that is what frustrates me the most. So again, you know, besides my financial situation and whatnot, the fact that I have to pay rent coming up and that I'm waiting for my paycheck, those are the reasons why I'm not going to be pulling on this banner right away. I thought about it for a while. I really did. I considered whether or not I should pull on it now or if I should pull on it later, and ultimately my decision was I'm gonna wait, because one, I think it's a good little fun experiment, quote unquote experiment, to see how many diamonds I can rack up before I have to pull on this banner, and see how good my luck is. And I think honestly the stakes are a little bit higher, because if I'm pulling later in the banner, I will have much later to catch up and see if I can, you know, grab both cards during the runtime. And I think it would be a really fun little experiment to see. But the overall goal is to pull on the banner. That is the overall goal, because I cannot miss out on this. I just want to see if I can save money, you know, see how much I can save, how many packs I normally purchase versus how much I would purchase if I had just waited until the completion run time of a certain banner. Now this banner is going to be up until, I'm just gonna move myself here, gosh. So this banner is gonna be up until the 11th, I believe. Let me just double check that. Yes, so it'll be up until the 11th. The plan is to pull on maybe Thursday or Friday next week, or Wednesday, who knows, we'll see. And then that'll give me some ample time to try and catch up if I lose my 50-50 on either situations or whatnot, how much I would actually spend, and hopefully it would be actually less. This is what I believe is the smart way of pulling on these banners. And also it gives us time if ever, you know, Infold gives us more free pulls, for me to claim those and not purchase more packs and whatnot. So I'm gonna wait. I think that is the smart way of handling this, of handling any future banners also. So after this, we're probably going to get Silas's birthday card. The birthday card I definitely want to get, so I will be pulling on that. Depending on when the card is going to come out. So if this is running until April 11th, then we're probably gonna get Silas's birthday card the following week. I don't know. I might pull on it the day that it comes out, or I might wait like 2 days or 3 days. I don't want to wait too long because the runtime is only gonna be a week. And then from that point on, I will save my diamonds for the next upcoming banner. But that is my personal plan of what I'm going to do. So if you're waiting for a pull video from me, you're just gonna have to wait a week, guys. I have to wait a week too, and you know, the timeline is gonna be bombarded with fan art and like theories and all of these like really fun things that come with a myth banner. And honestly, you know, I've come to some sort of, I guess, agreement with myself, like, yeah, you're gonna face a lot of those like spoilers and whatnot, but you gotta stay strong, you know. You gotta stay strong, because what matters more is being able to pay for bills or pay for groceries. Now the groceries are super expensive. Yeah, so that is pretty much the plan moving forward. Hopefully you guys understand. If you want to join me, go ahead. I actually, if I didn't make any content, if I wasn't doing my polls as a separate video or whatnot, I would actually be pulling, you know, very slowly on the banner. I wouldn't actually do all of my polls in one go. The only time I ever started doing that was because I was recording my polls for this channel, but in most games, I just pull as I go, you know? Like, that's how I've always been. But Love in Deepspace has changed me in many ways, and my pull pattern has definitely changed in that way too. So that being said, I will be saving up all of my diamonds and all of my pulls and whatnot for next week. Hopefully you guys can wait until then. Sorry if you guys were looking forward to my pull video. I do apologize if I let anybody down on that front. But I just have more important things to focus on, and also I don't feel like Infold deserves my full support right now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. If you want to do the same thing as me, go ahead. I am a-okay with doing that, and honestly, this is me not talking as like a Silas supporter or a Xavier supporter or anything. This is just me talking as me, okay? I'm not doing this because I hate Caleb or whatever, because that is not true. I just want to clear the air and make sure everybody understands that I love Caleb and I love the look of this myth, and I'm so excited to get it, but I am willing to wait for it because this is just a game, guys. This is just a game, and I have real life things that I need to focus on. And this will be here until the 11th, so I have time. I'm not gonna panic. I'm gonna keep it cool. I'm a cool cucumber. Alrighty, well, thank you all so much for watching. I am Lynn, the Gacha Goblin, and if you want to subscribe to the channel, I cover love in deep space. Alrighty guys, I'll see you lovelies in the next video. Bye-bye now.